Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule very well to this very day, that is feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And also Shalom to the Hof elect that is laboring his work, that's giving your due diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and in all charity. Now, topic of this video is going to be entitled Manifestation of the Sons of God, or the Sons of the Most High. Okay, in which it's pursuant into the kingdom in which we're coming into, in which during the rulership of the nation of Israel, which consists, or which are known today as the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and also the confusion of faces who are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, whose lands go back to Jacob. Through their righteous rulership, the earth is going to be returned back to the way it's supposed to be, back to its full strength. Because right now in its current rulership, because guess what? The nation of Israel is not in rulership right now, all right? Right now, the earth is being governed and ruled by a wicked nation, which are known as the Edomites, in which Edom is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man. Okay, his lineage and his line go back to Esau, who is the progenitor of the Edomites. Okay, that's who is in rulership right now. And through that rulership, the planet Earth is mourning and weeping, and it's fading away. All right. But when the righteous are going to be back in rulership, that's when the earth is going to be back in its full strength, and that it's not going to be polluted anymore. All right, it's not going to be downtrodden and abused. Okay, because right now this earth is suffering under the rule of this devil. Okay, and not only is the earth and the animals, the livestock, and the trees, the plants, everything that has life on the planet Earth, not only are they going to rejoice when Israel is back in rulership and the so-called white man is brought down out of his rulership, all right, but you're also going to have the nations, they're going to have their portion on the planet Earth, all right. They're still going to be in servitude under us and being under subjection, but they're going to be all right. All right. They're going to have their portion on the earth. They're going to have their, they're going to have this and that, to live. And they're going to be governed by our laws. Okay. And our laws is the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Because see, under this devil, the so-called white man, which again, his nationality is Esau or Edom, he doesn't govern the earth by the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. He governs the earth by his own laws, in which that brings about death, because his laws is completely contrary to what the Most High intended the earth to be ruled by. Okay, and that's really the law, statutes, and commandments which the Lord laid down was supposed to be kept from the beginning. All right, to the time of Adam. Because Adam was given lordship over the planet Earth and the animals and all the creeping things that creeped upon the earth. All right, but since that law was broken, then came death. All right, and now you're seeing death at an all-time high, which comes by way of transgression of the law. All right, because like the scriptures say, the wages of sin is death. Okay, and like the Bible says, sin is transgression of the law. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the precepts I have here. It's the book of, I'm going to start with Romans chapter 8, verse 19. Okay. Yep, Romans chapter 8, verse 19 is to the point. It says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High." And who are the sons of the Most High? All right, now let's get that. scripture actually tell you that Israel is the son of the Heavenly Father. Let me show you. It's like it's about to count down right now. Right, here it is. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 22. It says, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, all right, in which that's what was told to Moses back when Israel was under captivity under the Egyptians. And guess what? We're under captivity again under the modern day Egypt, under the city which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Okay, which Egypt literally goes into the house of bondage. Okay. So right now we're residing here in America is the house of bondage. Okay. And this is what we're telling to the modern day Pharaoh, which is your current president, the ones who are in rulership. All right. It says, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. These are the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. It says, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. See? And that's a quick hit scripture. All right. It shows you that Israel is the son, known as the son of the Most High. All right. We're the sons of the Most High. We're the sons of God. Okay. Now the sons of the wicked, pursuant to Malachi, the 1st chapter, the sons of the wicked, all right, the ones who are power on the left hand side is who? The Edomites. All right. Again, you can read about it in Malachi, the 1st chapter. They're known as the border of wickedness. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back. All right, so back at Romans chapter 8, verse 19, it says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. Right, so the creature, the expectation of the creature, right, in which you can include the earth, all right, because again, the earth is mourning, and everything that here that has life is also mourning under the rule of Edomites. They're waiting for their expectation is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. All right. Now, manifestation is what? Let's get that. Let's see. All right, so it's the Greek word for manifestation. So the word here is apocalypsis. Okay. All right, now it says disclosure of truth, instruction. All right. Now it says concerning things before unknown. It says used of events by which things or states or persons, right? In which this case, the persons or who? The Israelites. Here too, withdrawn from view are made visible to all, right? So we was withdrawn from view for a time because we fell away, and no one knew who the sons of the Most High were. That's why we were known as the lost sons of the Most High, the lost sons of Israel. Okay, because our identity was lost. So the ones who are the persons who are withdrawn from view, right? Since the world did not know who the Israelites were, are made visible to all, right? So now it's being made visible to all the sons of the Most High. Okay. Now reading on the definition, that manifestation or appearance, right? So the sons of the Most High are now appearing before all. Okay. Now synonyms of the word, right? Revelation. See, be revealed, to light. Okay. It says manifestation, coming, appearing. Okay. Reading on more in the strong definition, it says disclosure, appearing, coming, lighting. manifestation, be revealed, revelation. So this is the revelation, okay? The revelation of the sons of the Most High, okay? So again, it says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. See? Now, I want to grab another precept. Let's lock it. Should be Isaiah 47. Actually, Slocky, it should be Isaiah 14. Slocky. I was thinking 47. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 14. And this is at verse, let's start at verse 5. It says, the Lord Yahweh Bashmal Shai have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Right. So that staff and the scepter is what? The rulership. You know, something a staff and a scepter is something that you govern someone by. Okay. So this current government and the system and the rulership is breaking down. All right. And this is through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmal Shai that is being broken down. Okay. Verse 6. It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. All right. Now, a continual stroke is something that when somebody doesn't let up on whipping your back. Okay. And again, it says he'll smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. So this is the wrath of what you're seeing right now, the downfall, or should I say the deterioration of the planet Earth and the minds of the people, and the constant attack of mind, body, and spirit is that continual stroke that is given by Esau, the Edomites. Okay. Reading on, it says, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hinder it. Right. So none of these nations are coming up to say, well, you know, the Edomites, you know, they're not the so-called white man. You know, it's rare that you ever see any of nations like Elam or Ishmael or Moab or anybody come up and try to defend the so-called white man. All right. Because all the times that we've been in the camp, or any other brother's been in the camp, or we've been watching videos, you haven't seen that, man. The only ones who really come up and try to defend this devil is our own people, and that's sad but true. All right, our own people are the only one that try to defend the slave master, the one that's persecuting them. All right, everybody else is like, okay, well, you know, Esau can go down, man. All right. So he's being persecuted and non-hindering. Nothing is hindering this. Okay. But other than 2/3 of our people and Esau himself. Okay. Verse 7, it says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Right. So when this man is taken down, the whole earth is going to be at rest once more. Okay. Because ever since this man has been in rulership, this whole planet Earth has not been at rest. He continually sucks the land dry of his resources, and he has not let up on it. All right. Because guess what? You're supposed to till this land for a certain amount of time. All right. And you're supposed to let it rest, man. That's why we have a land Sabbath. You're supposed to let that land rest because the land has life. All right. Okay. The land has life, man. The earth is living. So if you continually put this earth to work, guess what? It's going to deteriorate. It's going to corrode, and it's not going to bring forth its strength. All right. Same thing. Like consider the human body. All right. If you go to the gym or you work out or you run or whatever, you do some exercises, right? You can't keep that up for 24 hours. You know, you can't keep up that same amount of work for hell, even an hour. All right. You can't keep that up. A constant, a constant work that you put in towards the human body, you can't keep up with that, man. Your body is gonna eventually stop. All right, it's gonna slow down. It's gonna stop, and it's not gonna be able to continue because it's been at work. Same thing with the planet Earth. All right, the planet Earth has been at work for years and years and years and years on top of years, man. And it has not had any rest. Okay, so when the so-called white man is out of rulership, guess what? It's going to rest once again. Okay. Yep. So again, it says the whole earth is at rest and it's quiet. They break forth into singing. Verse 8, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee. All right. Now, the fir tree, this is both literal and figuratively. All right. Because not only are the fir trees, the physical fir trees are going to rejoice in that day, and the earth is going to rejoice. But the fir trees is also talking about the other nations. All right. Because the scriptures speak about man. It's like one moment. All right, the scriptures speak about man being as trees. All right, you read about that in the New Testament. I believe it's in Matthew's, where it speaks about when a man was healed of his blindness. He asked him, what did he see? And he said he saw men as trees. Okay, that's another mystery of the scriptures. Okay, when it speaks about the trees. So again, it says, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. Right? And what's a feller? All right, a feller is one that cut down trees. Okay, that's what a feller is. And you know what? And that also stands true to this very day, because that's why you have a disappearance of trees. You have a destruction of trees. It's a term called deforestation. All right. So in the process of deforestation, they continue to build. Okay. So that's why also in the book of Malachi, the first chapter, the Lord said that these Edomites are going to continue to build, but the Lord is going to continue to throw down. All right? Because the more and more that this devil continues to build and to get rid of and to destroy the trees, which, by the way, you need trees in order to breathe. All right? Trees are there for a reason, man. It's not just for show. All right? It's there to so that we can have proper oxygen, man. But the more trees that are being uprooted and taken down or cut down, and the more fumes or more carbon dioxide is being put in the air by way of these industrial companies, the continual buying and selling of vehicles, motor vehicles. It's going to get hard. It's going to get hotter and hotter. It's going to get harder to breathe. So that's why this man's got to get taken. That's why this man has to speedily be taken down before no flesh can be saved, man. All right, or else no flesh is going to be saved in this time because of that. Okay. And not only that, but also this man going into the other nations, of which again, the scripture is both literal and figuratively. Because this man goes into the different nations, and he takes what he wants, man, and he continually takes until there's nothing more to give. All right, he goes into a land, and he so-called, or should I say, he goes into a land and he colonizes it. All right, and he still does that to this very day. Look at Ishmael. Look at the Ishmaelites. All right. You would think that those are modern day Americans, man. All right, because they lost their tradition. That especially with their women. All right, their women were in order, man. But now, slowly but surely, you're starting to see that women bug out and that woman getting out of order, man. Okay? And the Ishmaelites hate that, man. That's why they're trying so hard to keep their way of living. And Elam, so-called East Indians, their women are already gone, man. If you notice, right, and I noticed through the spirit that their women have been completely out of order, man, right? Elamites, the so-called East Indians, they used to have their woman in certain order, and now they're just completely gone, man. And Ishmael, the Ishmaelite women are next on the list, okay? But again, the earth is waiting on the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. And as time goes on, man, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, or should I say the elect of the nation of Israel, the 1/3 are going to get closer and closer to the Most High until the time when we are taken up out of this place and delivered, and the Lord sets up the kingdom. And then that's when the earth is going to be at rest. And that's when we're really going to know true rest. All right? That's when we're really going to know how to live and how to and to really be at rest once more. Okay? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end off on that note. Lord's will is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Till next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Al-Shai, Ba'ashim, Al-Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well to this day. Shalom, peace and safety, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring his work, giving you diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, in all charity. And with that, go say Shalom.